Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. This is your full moon reading today, everyone, and the full moon is happening on January the 25th. It's in the sign of Leo, which means it's time for us to express our love, to develop our love for ourselves and to shine it through to everyone. It's about creative expression, our self-expression here. It's about being bold and brave. It's almost like you have a spotlight on you. This is what this moon is bringing in. It's a very energetic, very happy energy that's coming in. And what also happens around the full moon is it's an opportune time for us to really check in with ourselves, to make adjustments, to release and let go. So this is what's happening here during this full moon. And what I have prepared for you are 6 different decks that I'm going to use. So first we're going to begin with an opening message through the Enchanted Forest Oracle deck, and then I'm going to pull an angel card for you as well. After that, I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. Then I'm going to pull a surrender card, a healing message, and then we're going to close off with a bonus card from the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to open your reading up with an oracle card from the Enchanted Forest Oracle deck. And what I would like you to do today is to carry this message around with you. It's powerful messages on these cards, so I'm super excited to pull one for you today. So let's see what it is that we get for you. The key. You hold the key here, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and read the message on this card. All you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal, Scorpio. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within you primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys. And I love these little hobgoblins on this card. So I don't know if any of you have seen any hobgoblins, but this is coming up here on the image of this card. So remember the key here, Scorpio. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel number for you. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today, and also repeating numbers, Scorpio. So let's see what it is that Spirit would like you to know. In good time is coming up here. We have a bunch of 6s, so I don't know if you've been seeing the number 6s anywhere in your life. This is your confirmation. So if you see 6s, I want you to remember the message on this card here today. In good time, Scorpio. Things are happening in your life for a reason, okay? There's always something bigger at play in the background. There's a lot of support around you. It's all about tapping into empathy, kindness, having understanding, trusting the process here, waiting. Patience is going to be key here. Some of you have been waiting for a long time for something to come in. No, it is coming in good time. Right now, the thing that is that you're going through an energy where you're meant to actually level up. You are evolving, becoming that version of you that is able to receive that blessing on the other side. Especially those of you that have been kind of waiting and waiting for a while for something to happen. Know that it's coming in good time for you. To trust the process, have faith, okay? So let's pull 3 tarot cards. We are getting the 10 of Swords. Libra just got this as well. So perhaps some of you have something that is weighing you down. These could be thoughts or things, your life's experiences, right? Where you've been knocked down. This is where Spirit guides want you to get back up, Scorpio. You have to get back up. You can't go into a place where you are stopping, right? You have to keep moving here. And I feel that connection is coming in, this awareness, this energy where you are tuning into your higher self. Also this passionate energy and energy to actually get up and make a move in your life. Take that first step. Okay, so 10 of Swords. There could be a completion cycle happening here for some of you as well. Page of Wands. So look at this. Anytime I pull this card, it's a journey. I feel some of you have been on a long journey. You've had the energy and you know that you're going through life's experiences. There's lessons that you're learning, but I do feel that as you're moving, perhaps you're slowing down because of this. Because you've been going through that journey, you have accumulated a lot that can sometimes get heavy. So I feel you're at a point now where you're going to reach a place in your life where you're going to either receive message or news of something that is going to open you up to a whole new awareness. Okay, so what I also want you to do here, Scorpio, is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on the screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So Page of Wands. Something new is coming into your life. This is what I'm getting here with this. Strength. Spirit guides are wanting you to tap into that inner strength. Know that you are so strong, Scorpio. And this card predicts victory and triumph. And you are the one that's going to create this in your life through your own strength. This is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely. Others are going to feel this subtly. All right, so look at that. Powerful spread here for you today, Scorpio. Before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading and may not resonate for everyone today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. So, wow, I just feel that you have been on a long journey, and through your journey, not only are you gaining strength, but spirit guides are wanting you to tap into that inner strength to release and let go of all that you have accumulated here. So perhaps there are some thoughts, limiting beliefs, things that you have belief systems, right? You have accumulated over your life experience here, things that people have said, experience that you have gone through that might not have been good, or you've just been going through life and you haven't reached that point that you have wanted to reach, and you're tired and you need to rest, and that's okay because you have to listen to your body, but you have to also get back up, especially if you're wanting to see change in your life, Scorpio. So if you're exhausted, rest up. But know that you are divinely being guided here. Those of you that are resting, that are kind of clearing your mind, clearing your thoughts, releasing and letting go of all that no longer serves you. Remember, the full moon's energy is a perfect time to release and let go. Perhaps you're overwhelmed by the shadows that are surfacing, the things that are surfacing, so you can release them. So take things one at a time. Deal with one sword at a time. This is all about your thoughts. This has to do with your intellect, your mind here. Everything that you focus your energy towards in your mind, in your heart, becomes your reality, okay? So be mindful of that and know if you can switch this. So I feel there's almost like this energy or need or want to reverse things, like to think the opposite of something. So if you're somebody that is kind of weighed down by your thoughts or not being able to make decisions because you don't have a clear mind, maybe you have anxiety, maybe you have worry or stress in your life because there's something sitting there that's not releasing itself from your mind. Maybe you're thinking about something way too much here. That's what you want to release. Writing things down is going to be very helpful for you. Helpful for you, Scorpio. So I always find writing to be therapeutic. If you're able to take that energy of thought out of your mind and transfer it onto that sheet of paper, you're giving that energy to that sheet of paper, that which is detached from you, right? So once you're done emptying your mind, take that sheet of paper and throw it in the garbage because it doesn't belong in your life, right? It's now time to get back up and get back into motion here. All right, connection to divine, this awareness, this awakening that is happening for some of you, I feel is going to open you up to a whole new way of looking at things. I do feel that some of you are moving to a higher vibration, higher frequency, fifth dimension kind of energy. And those of you that feel like, you know, if you were in the 3D world, we live in the 3D world, and we're meant to actually rise up consciously to 5D here. And the fifth dimension isn't going to be a physical change in our reality. It's actually our consciousness expanding, and we become more aware of that spiritual connection and how things work in the world. It's that give, receive energy. And it's going to be very important as you're moving along your journey here. This is a learning process, by the way. We're constantly learning. We learn lessons through every challenge that we go through. We evolve and become that version of us that we're meant to become at that level of life. And I do feel that some of you are leveling up. So how are you choosing to receive what it is that the universe is sending your way? And then how are you choosing to process that? Right? And how are you choosing to send that back out into the world? So if you're facing a challenge, are you resisting it? Are you fighting it? Because when you do that, you put yourself in a place of the 10 of Swords. But if you allow that change to come in, kind of flow with the energy, allow yourself to problem solve your way through it, to figure things out, to learn more. There's something that you're meant to gain from this. There's always a superpower. So know that anytime we have any kind of challenge come our way, it's because we're meant to grow through that experience. All right. And there's something on the other side of that experience that we're meant to receive. So I just feel that you're about to reach this point in your life where you're going to wake up to something. And remember, this I always find is temporary, right? And it's like a trampoline, like you've hit rock bottom, some of you, and you're about to move upwards. So remember that. And the only way that you're going to move upwards is by getting back up and getting into motion, okay? And actually working on yourself by releasing and letting go of the things that are weighing you down, all right? You know what works for you. I also feel there's some news or message coming in for you that is going to open you up to a whole new experience in your life, whether it's you reading a book, someone delivering a message, having a conversation with someone, meeting someone new and having that conversation, or maybe you watched a movie, something that is shining some light, giving you the bigger picture on things. So I feel for some of you, this is going to be some, like, there's so many challenges that some of you have faced here showing up in the background, and just through you going over that history, understanding that you have come out on top, like there's something that you have acquired through each experience is going to almost open you up. And this message may come in through your intuition or through your inspiration, in some way. Okay, so be strong here. I also feel with the full moon being in the sign of Leo, you are now starting to develop love for yourself, like true love for yourself, true love for the oneness of the world, the connection that we have to each other, and expressing that, even expressing yourself in the way that you need to, not being shy or afraid or fearful of what people are going to think of, you know, how you are. I feel some of you are already at this point right now, but still I feel some of you are like, okay, I'm at this point, but it still takes a lot of courage, a lot of bravery to stay in that place and remain there. Integrity is coming up, to stand in your integrity, your beliefs, your values here, Scorpio. Not to let anyone throw you off course because they might not agree with your values and your beliefs. And it's okay if people don't. Everyone's on their own journey. And just because one person believes something else doesn't mean that you have to believe it too, right? So I just feel always finding a happy medium here. I'm always open to hearing other people's beliefs. I never judge. I'm very open, and I have my own beliefs and values, and stand very strongly in them, right? So this is what this card is all about. And through this, through you walking in life with this kind of power, being confident, you're going to see a massive change in your world, Scorpio. And I do feel that, like, I feel some of you are building something, and I'm seeing someone like a hammer, some sticks. So I don't know if you're building a home. Maybe this is a home in the woods somewhere. Perhaps this is like you fixing your car, but I'm seeing someone just banging something. Maybe you're digging something into the ground. Maybe you're like attaching something to something, but there's some banging going on here, like a hammer, maybe some sort of a tool. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So perhaps you're in a field where your strength is your power, right? That's coming up here for those of you that are looking for confirmation here. And in the face of a storm, if there's a storm, they're wanting you to brave that storm. You are somebody that is capable of overcoming anything in your life, Scorpio. And I feel that you are somebody that likes to dig deep, right? That's the other power that you have, is you are someone that is very good at digging deep and figuring things out and really diving deep into information, into knowledge. This is your superpower here, Scorpio. And people might not understand this about you. And I feel sometimes you get frustrated with this. So know that you are uniquely you. This is your superpower. So don't ever shy away from it. Embrace it. And understanding things. I feel some of you have a really good understanding. You have this passion for knowledge, this passion to really research and figure things out yourself, to actually experience things before you actually make any kind of call, like a judgment call on something. Like, I always find that the world is full of half-truths. I like to do my own digging and research before I believe something that I see. Like, don't ever believe anything that you see. I feel that also, like, there's so much going on in the world here. Just tune that stuff out. It's okay to be aware of it, right? We live in this world, but I feel there's a shift happening. The world is going through this a shift of power. The old system is falling apart or breaking down, and a new one's coming up. To allow yourself to also transition with this. So taking in as much knowledge as you can about how things work in the world, in your own life, that have to do with money, the government, taxes, all of these things that we should be aware of, not allow other people to kind of tell us what we need to do, because you never know if that's the truth or not, and you're kind of blindly following along. This is going to be very important. So tap into that inner strength, build that strength through knowledge here, Scorpio. So that is coming through for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull a surrender card. Because we have the full moon here, it's the perfect opportunity for us to release and let go, to really check in with ourselves. The moon is illuminating our lives right now, so we're going to be able to see some of the things that we need to release out of our lives, what we need to surrender to as well. So let's see what we get here for you today. We are getting surrender to trust. Surrender to trust here, Scorpio. Things are working the way they're meant to. Everything is going to happen in good timing. It's going to happen for you. So trust. Surrender to trust here. So the message on this card is trust yourself and your decisions, Scorpio. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So trust yourself, Scorpio. Look at that. Meditation, prayer, all of this is coming through for you as well. So if you're able to implement any of these practices into your life, you're going to have a positive effect. You're going to see a positive effect of these, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull a bonus card from the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. I absolutely love this deck. It's falling apart because I use it so much. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one card and then read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So Spirit Guides, what do my beautiful Scorpio friends need to hear today? We are getting lack and loss, fear and victimization, the number 34, and I feel this is tapping into the 10 of Swords. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what this means here. We're going to read the interpretation. Some of you might be experiencing loss and lack energy in your life. Now, we have the number 34 on this card. This is a number of significance for some of you. 34 days is coming up, and you know what? I didn't pull a healing card for you yet, so I'm going to pull this right after this bonus card. So 34 days for timing, 3 to 4 days, 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 months, March and April being significant months for you, Scorpio. So let's pull the interpretation from the guidebook, and then I will go ahead and pull a healing card for you as well. So the woman on this card stands alone in anxious judgment of her life. She focuses on past losses and assumes there are more to come. With her fan of owl feathers, she attempts to shield herself from potential hurts. Yet the owl on her shoulder can see through her darkness and guide her out of her fear and lack consciousness. So there's light coming through trying to guide you out of this energy of the 10 of Swords as well, Scorpio. The message of this card is clear. No matter what kind of loss you've experienced in the past, it is absolutely necessary to shift your focus now and to redefine your power. You are no longer the victim of a threatening world, frightened and unable to direct your own destiny. In fact, since your consciousness creates your reality, this assumption only keeps your energy stuck. The owl encourages you to leave your victim mentality behind and to see the truth of your eternal courage and power. When loss comes up in your life, let yourself grieve, but don't define yourself by that experience, Scorpio. Be willing to take charge and set your sights on real solutions and new directions. When you take action and view your life with optimism and self-honoring intentions, you become the director of, rather than the victim in, your own life. This empowered approach may seem strange to you, and you may not fully trust yourself yet. But this card is telling you that you can no longer live in darkness, isolation, and fear. It's time to let go of your old patterns of people-pleasing and passive acceptance of others' agendas. It's time to take your rightful place as a powerful presence in your world. Scorpio, now this comes with an affirmation. I'm going to read that to you. I let go of feelings of fear and lack. It's safe for me to stand up and make choices that empower me. So they're wanting you to tap into the strength card here with that affirmation. So again, feel free to use this affirmation for yourself, Scorpio. So let's pull a healing card. Now these cards come with cute little animals and numbers. Anytime you see them, I want you to remember the message on this card. So we are getting, you are never alone. Scorpio, the number 34 is on this card. We got a cute little cat here covered in a blanket. So I don't know if you have a cat out there, Scorpio, that likes to be under blankets, but this is your confirmation today. The number 34 could be a number of significance. Did we have number 34 on this? Oh my gosh, yes, you did. That's why. Look at this. You've got 34, 34 twice. So powerful number here for you. And again, 34 days, 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 days, 3 to 4 months, March and April being significant months for you, Scorpio. The message on this card is seek the companionship of loving others. You are cherished and more than you know. You are cherished more than you know. There's an affirmation that comes with this card as well. I am surrounded by love. So remember, anytime you're feeling off balance, to any turbulent energy, come back to that heart center. Come back to that place of love. Center your energy, breathe through it, and always respond from the heart here, Scorpio. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.